Did I update my title in time? Did I update my title in time? Crazy message I've just received. Sorry, that was... Wow. Holy... That's insane to receive on stream. Anyway, whoa, that's so awkward. We're gonna pretend like I never read that. Changing subject, let's go. So, guys, how do we feel about getting freaking blackout drunk? Ops? Okay. Anyway, whoa, that's crazy. Sorry, I cannot believe, like, I genuinely started stream, thought I'd check my messages beforehand, and I just read the craziest message that I literally cannot say on stream, out of nowhere, and I was like, holy fuck. Sorry, I'm messaging my mom. I'm currently like trying to juggle 20 things all at the same time. I'm like, what am I doing for dinner? I need to organise that. But I'm not gonna be eating dinner till late tonight, but it's fine because I'll do you want me to admit something a bit greedy of me? I've had 2 meal deals today. And I know it's bad and I know I shouldn't have, but I was like, I got a meal deal for lunch. I said I didn't eat breakfast and I was sitting on my train. I was like, fuck it. So I ran back out and I went 10 minutes and I got another meal deal. But didn't even get the meal deal offer, so I spent £8 on a meal deal for breakfast. And then had another meal deal for lunch. Oh my god, I've got too much going on. I'm stressed out. I'm a stressed gal. Guys, I have a feeling we're gonna be hitting affiliate very soon. We are so close. Like, we've hit the viewer requirement, which is crazy. We hit the viewer requirement before we hit the follower requirement. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of gagged me. But you know, let's go. I was super happy with that. I was gonna do Little Nightmares tonight, but once again, I'm tired and I'm scared. Oh my god, so many stories! Sorry, I got excited. Hold on. So many stories from college today, and I want to tell them all. I'm trying to think of what order to tell them in. Do I tell them like how I went throughout the day? I embarrassed myself so much today. I genuinely... Today's not my day, okay? Girl, sometimes I think I'm in the Truman Show with how comically wrong my life goes. So I wake up and I'm like... I'm really not feeling it today, but I stayed off yesterday. So I have to go in today. So I drag myself out of bed and I go to the train station. I got my meal deal and I'm checking my attendance. Hold on. this lecturer, who I kind of low-key, high-key, low-key have beef with, marked me off on Wednesday. But I was in on Wednesday. So I'm sitting here, like, pissed off because I dragged myself to that class despite my previous thoughts on this lecturer. And he has the audacity to mark me as not in. Okay. Taking it a step too far. Also, the train I took in this morning, it was so fucking busy. I mean, for like a later train, it was quite busy. I was like, you know what? It's not even that busy. At least I got a seat, so I sat down and I was across from someone. It was really awkward. But that's fine. Got my first train, went and got my breakfast meal deal, got scammed the fuck out of £8 for an M&S meal deal because it didn't use the meal deal thing. And I was so embarrassed, like, you've just got a snack, a sandwich and a drink and you didn't even get a meal deal. I want to kill myself. Like, honest to God, that's just what went through my head. I went, this is not a good day. What do you mean? What do you mean it's gone this wrong this fast? And I genuinely sat in M&S food and I was like, £8 for a fucking breakfast. I could have went to like Costa or Pret. I could have went to Pret and got myself a hot chocolate and like a croissant, a ham and cheese croissant or something. I don't even fuck with croissants that much, but they sound fancier than just a meal deal. I got it. I went to my second train. Getting on the second train was humiliating. Okay, I was trying to get onto the second train. I almost fell down the train, like onto the fucking train tracks, through the tiny crack. If I was skinny, girl, I would have never been seen again. I would have been lost out of the train tracks and just rammed and ran over. Okay? Girl, my fat ass saved me. This is why this is why I got the breakfast meal deal, okay? Saving me from situations like this, where I would have just, like, literally been lost under the tracks. I was the most embarrassing thing ever, falling in there. But yeah, I tripped up and I almost fell down there, and someone's like, but the fact, it'd be one thing if people laughed, because at least then I could laugh with them, but no one laughed. They all just stared in awe that someone could fuck up that badly, especially someone who takes the train regularly. And I was just so embarrassed that I'd messed up my train, I'd messed up my meal deal. So I sat on my train, I was eating my breakfast meal deal after falling, like literally almost falling onto the tracks and having to be literally like pulled back by someone. And I was head in my hands like, why is today going so wrong? I get into my class, turns out I'm falling behind in my class after 1 day off. Okay, I took 1 day off. I'm now crazy behind in my class as well. I'm falling behind on a class I didn't even know was that important. Like, and I was like, oh my god, I'm already behind in my class after 1 day. We're not even a month into this course. I'm already falling down train tracks and spending ridiculous amount of money on food unintentionally. I've almost missed my train, and now I'm having to sit here and try and catch myself up because I don't have any friends in the class to help me. And I just was like, oh my god, what is wrong with my life? I genuinely had to sit for like a minute with my head in my hands like, what am I doing wrong? What led me to this point? But then I composed myself. I then spent lunch in the most loner way possible, sitting right outside my class, because it was the same class before and after lunch, but they locked the doors during lunch. Sat outside of it, ate my sandwich next to the bin, and thought, wow, I'm a fucking loser. Like, what's wrong with me? Why am I doing this to myself? But we got over that real quick. I then, admittedly, I faced an unfortunate realisation that my afternoon class, I know in advance, I have to talk in this class. I have to present something. And I was like, at least it's written already, but I know I need to talk and present in this class. I'm not mentally prepared for this. So I was like trying to talk myself through deep breaths. I ended up throwing up. I'll be honest, adrenaline was not doing well with me. I went to the toilet, went, ugh. And I was like, okay, we're fine now. At least I know I'm not going to throw up in front of everyone because all the food's out of my system now. And I was like, okay. And I sat the whole time waiting for my next class, like a fucking loser, outside of the class, like I usually do. I was like, oh my god, what's going on? I went to go present in college, in my second class. I had to go in front of everyone and talk about a specific like graphic design that I liked. But I thought it meant text design, so I had sit and analysed like a text intro. They meant like a fucking crazy movie fighting scene where CGI, and I was analysing the intro of a movie while other people were like trying to do these crazy fight scenes. I was like, I have somehow picked the most boring and embarrassing way to fuck up in this class, and no one's gonna like it because they're just gonna be bored the whole time when I sit and talk about my analysis of certain textiles. I genuinely, I was like, maybe I just walk out of this class and never come back. How am I supposed to look my class in the eye knowing I fucked up? So I was like, okay, I have three options. I leave and I never come back, which I was seriously considering. I put on and say the most boring explanation about certain textiles and intros, or I try and improv an actual fun like CGI practical effects thing, but I would need to try and research that in the 5 minutes I have until I go up there. So I was sitting and I was like, fuck, I'm gonna improv. So you guys, I don't know if you've watched the Hunger Games. Basically, one of the main character's dress kind of goes on fire at one point, and I was like, you know what? That's probably a good scene to do. I can talk about the practical effects. I can talk about CGI. So I was like, let's go. I've got a thing. And so I spent 5 minutes researching it. I was like, oh, do you want to come up here? I was like, he still has my old text analysis thing. I need to make sure I send him the right video so I don't have to be forced to do it. So I sent him it and we presented. It actually went decent. It went well. But I had to literally like, it was humbling to say the least. I was humbled. Okay. And when I finished it, people were like, that's so good. You chose an amazing example. And I was like, oh my god, thank you. I was like, I'm getting glazed over here. I improv that. I had no idea what I was talking about half the time. Almost all the information you could probably get from an AI overview of Google. Like, that's how easy and boring it was. But you know me, I sat and I can talk. So I talked my way out of it. And then we had to Photoshop. This was another moment for me where I was like, God, I'm an embarrassing person. As we're trying to do Photoshop, and I'm really good at Photoshop, but I'm really good at the off-brand Photoshop, the Photoshop where you don't need to pay for anything, because I wasn't going to pay for Photoshop, but now we get it paid for through the college, and I was trying to do this official Photoshop, and I didn't know what any of the buttons were. So I was one of the last ones in class, and I was like, I do photography. Like, as an actual recognised job, I do photography. And I cannot work Photoshop for the fucking life of me. I'm stuck here like, which button does this? Which button does this? And I had to ask people around me who, once again, this was their first time in Photoshop and they knew how to do more than me, because I was getting confused on where the buttons were and how to do it. And I was like, where can I pull up Photopea? Like, can I pull up an off-brand one? Can we become pirates in this course, or do we not fuck with that? But it was genuinely like, I just don't know how to use paid software sometimes because they make it unnecessarily complicated. Photopea is so easy to use compared to this shit. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's not that better, and it just makes it a lot more complicated, a lot less user-friendly, which is like a whole fucking point. I could not fucking believe it, man. I could not believe how embarrassing it was. I just left that with my head in my hands like, oh my god, I want to die. I deliberately stayed behind and didn't go straight into my classroom this morning because I didn't want the lecturer to be like, oh, you're here early. Do you want to go to the library or something? Because he said that every morning I turn up early, and he tells me basically, fuck off, go get a life, okay? Go to the library, or go have a walk around, or go explore the What if I don't have friends to do that with, okay? What if I'm a bit of a loner loser? Okay, I feel like that's perfectly acceptable. I'm sorry, my hair was bothering me, so I had to do a dramatic flick to try fix it. It looks a bit off-centered, but it's just because I'm not, like, if I face the camera, I'm hoping it's a little less off-centered. Is it? It's a bit off-centered, sorry. I notice my biggest fear is being like a really ski-whiff person where like half my face just looks completely different. And I've said this before and I say this again, ski-whiff people, like, you notice it, and when you notice it, you can't unnotice it. And I've always hated talking about it because, like, I don't want people to realise, like, I look ski-whiff, but I do. When you, like, look closely and when I look straight at the camera. So I, like, deliberately always either look here or here. Because if I look straight ahead, people will notice. But the fact I look a bit skewy, if I look a bit like, you know, I was dropped on my side and just immediately like flattened a bit. But you know, we won't talk about that. Guys, I'm also like, I have 5 copies of this jumper and they've been slowly disappearing, and I think my mum's trying to take them away from me because of how often, like, because if I wear these like 5 times a week because I have 5 jumpers, and I think my mum's trying to like hide them from me, and I'm beginning to suspect that there's some sort of sinister meaning here. Do you know what I'm actually going to do just now? I want to do Wordle! Let's do Wordle. I didn't get spoiled today. I did get spoiled with a couple other dailies, but not Wordle and not Connections. I deliberately stayed away from it. So let's do Wordle. Which button do I press? This one. Yay! Wordle! Okay. My current thoughts are later, maybe later. I'll see you later. Oh my gosh! I can't believe I fucking did that! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Bro! My instinct kicked in there, what the fuck? I just thought AETR. And I was like, perfect. Oh my god, wait, Connections in 1, 2? Connections easy? Hold on. I can't fucking believe that. Oh, I would have made it like, I would have had more build. Oh my god, it was just my instinct. I need to like believe in myself more. Girl, what are you trying to tell me? What subtle messaging is going on here? Okay. Let's play! Oh girl, maybe I'm a bit loud. I'm basically streaming until my food gets here. Okay, sweat, rate, tiger, nose, mascara. Okay, mascara, blush. No. Sweat, towel, dye. Fidget, rank, stockings. Huh. Girl, I for real thought one of them would just be makeup and it's just to catch out all the men. But I guess not. To grade, to rank, to rate, to score. Awesome! To sweat, blush. Mascara throws me off a bit. Nose, trail, pace. You pace around. You can fidget. You can sweat. When you're nervous and you blush. Girl, wait, are we able to get Connections in 1, 2? No mistakes? Okay, fuck, wait, now I've jinxed it. Knock on wood! Okay. Girl, if I get this, the killer's gonna come get me. The fog is gonna get me. The fog, the moon, the stars, the clouds, they're all after me. Girl. Oh. Don't judge my spending. Okay. Tiger, towel, nose, trail. Speaking of nose, mine's getting blocked and I sound weird. Mascara, dye, stockings, clip. Okay. Well, a towel, tiger, trail, stockings. Stockings, towel, they're both materials. We could go with like dye, like hair dye, mascara. Stockings, tiger. Nose, trail, clip, towel. Fuck it. Fuck. One away. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, no, we're still one away, is it? Mascara, dye, stockings. Tiger, towel. Nose, clip. Fuck. Wait, is it nose or clip then? Clip. Fuck! Oh my god, we were so... Oh my god, I just did a 50-50. We were so close to getting Wordle and running connections and one, and I just didn't understand. What was it? I just had no idea what it was. Things that can run annoyingly. Dye, mascara, nose stock. What do you mean stockings can run? Can stockings run? How can stockings run? What? Like, I'm thinking of Christmas stock. Is there another type of stock? I suppose there's sock stockings. How can they run? Girl, I'm not smart enough for this. Paper tiger, paper towel, paper trail. What's a paper tiger? Is it a type of tiger? These last two are always just like a luck game, let's be honest. I can never get them. I have no fucking clue. Especially this last one. Okay. What a shame, baby, what a shame. Sort of, what's your freaking name? Girl, that song stuck in my head. Wait. I am going to freaking... guys, we... Whoa. No. Oh my, did I tell all my college stories? I'm trying to think what else happened. Oh my god, I almost was crazy late getting back. Okay, this is a fun story. This actually has a happy ending. This one actually was a positive of today. Okay, my class ends today at 4:30. My train leaves 5 minutes after that. Or 3 minutes after. My train leaves very shortly after that. I can't make it with the walk. We were doing an exercise in class today where basically the faster you completed it, the faster you could get out, so the more chance I was able to go catch my train. And I'm mentally struggling. But by the time I'd finished it, I was like looking at the time and I thought, I don't know if I'm going to make it. So I had to speed to this train, because if I missed this train, I would not be home until 7 or 8 p.m. Like crazy late. So I ran basically. I fucking ran. And I got to this train and I was like, finally. Got into the back, got my little seat. I was going on to my second train and I was checking train times. I thought, that train leaves in 2 minutes. So on the other side of the train station, it's at Edinburgh Waverley. So I was at platform 3 and I had to go to platform 14. It's literally like the other side. But there was a door open that's not normally open. And it leads you exactly through, perfectly to my gate. And I was sitting there and I thought, you know what? You know fucking what? I'm gonna do it. And so, with 2 minutes, I went from one side of Waverley. I ran through this massive hallway that I'd never seen before. I ran through the little area where everyone was sitting down waiting for their trains, ran past everyone, ran through the door, ran to my gate, tried to scan it and it wasn't fucking scanning. I was like, oh my god, scanned. Ran, and I got to my thing. I saw the guy. He was literally about to close the doors, and oh yes, I mean probably. Girl, yes, I could ran into the doors of my train, and I just made it in time. But yes, you can. And I was. What's this song? I mean, I'm assuming it's on Spotify, so I can just find it. Okay, I'll just Google it. Sorry, I'm ranting about my trains, as I typically do. Sorry, I got distracted. Hold on, I'll put my headphones on so I can actually hear it. Right now I can only like hear music very rarely. Go. Oh, okay. That's good, I assume. Um, Song recommendation. I'll listen to it. I'm assuming this is the right one. Yeah. I believe so. Okay. Curious if any of these are on one of my playlists. I'll check. Like, if any of the artists are in my playlists. Oh wait, I fuck with this though. Oh, I've heard of actually 2 of these people. You know what, I fuck with it. I fuck with it though. I do fuck with. Yes. I fuck with a lot of. I have like a whole playlist for just songs that are like different languages, but I specifically favour Spanish songs and Dutch songs are my 2 kind of go-tos. But yeah, that means I kind of have heard a lot of like people who do songs in Spanish. It's a really good song actually. I'll add it to my which playlist? Damn, you just came in with like an amazing song suggestion. I rate that. But yeah, I'm adding that to my little playlist. Okay. Damn. Maybe I put on my like. Oh yeah, so I have like about 50 songs saved, all different languages. But it's kind of like a group playlist. No, this is a banger. So I'm already like trusting your music taste. I trust your music taste. Oh my god, like when you and your someone you date have a song but then you break up. Sorry, you've just made me think of that. There's so many songs like I used to love, but like they have to be left in the past. It's just the actual, just the vibe, man. Oh yes, that's like a go-to song for. I feel that. I need like. I honestly feel like I should make a playlist of songs I just can't listen to anymore because they're like ruined with like an old relationship or something. Like a whole playlist for that is crazy. It happens too much. Honestly, not a bad idea to just make it a playlist. I know, because it's always such good songs as well. It's always the banger songs that you end up having to lose. Oh, thank you. Oh my god, why can't I hear? It's fine. I can just never hear when people like. I'll sort it out one day. One day I will. Oh, damn, maybe I need to go through this person's songs. They just have like a good vibe, I'm not gonna lie. Surely I've heard one of their songs. I don't know, I need to have a look. I need to have a look. Girl. Where am I having? Yes. Oh. I need to make an actual playlist for going on trains, because right now, I've been listening to the same 3 songs. Yes. Yes. Recognize it. I, I, oh my. PPC's the song. No, PP. Well, it's just called PPC. Mm-hmm. Bang after banger, man. God. Put that away. I need to. I should probably go through my Spotify playlist at one point. Then I can like actually have a good Spotify. Because right now I have about 3 playlists, and one of them is my background music. So clearly it's not the best. This is. I've got my background music, my general like different languages music, and then just one massive playlist I shove every song I can into. Damn, actually I need to make sure I add this to my playlist as well. Hello? Okay, now I can. Oh my god, yeah, my trains. I can't believe I almost fell into the tracks. I genuinely, like, I'm supposed to be like a commuter. I'm supposed to be good at this stuff, and I, honest to god, almost just fell straight into the tracks and embarrassed myself. Um, I think I'm currently just like slowly going through all of his. Hold on, actually, I'll just check my queue. Oh yeah, it's next in the queue. Maybe I'll sit and go through my playlists. Do you think I should make like a Spanish specific playlist? I feel like I listen to enough Spanish music to make its own playlist. I feel like I could just have a Spanish playlist and then a European playlist. Yeah, I'm gonna do that at some point. Though, admittedly, I have recently going through some of my Spanish music and like there's a different vibe between southern how'd you pronounce it? How'd you pronounce it in like English? Southern 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 America. There's a different vibe between like Southern American Spanish and like Spanish, Spain Spanish. Like I might want to separate that and just put that in a European. I don't know. I suppose it's a fun, easy task I'll do like some point tonight when if I inevitably can't sleep. Hold on, let me check where my food is. I am ordering food because I've not got time to cook. I'm too busy. Oh my god, you hear about the Ariana Grande tour? Sorry. I was just thinking about this the other day because someone in my college today was talking about Ariana Grande and how like crazy hard it was to get tickets. Ooh. And I just think it's crazy how like why would you announce someone her size? I don't think she'd be doing like an easy small tour. I feel like you're just inviting like crazy resellers and that. It just scares me a bit. Like not scares me. But it's just like surely if you're gonna do a tour you kinda have to do a big one at that point. Don't think a mini tour exists when you're that size. You know, that influential in the music. I think I'm unintentional. Whoa. Sorry, I think it's just slowly going through like all of his what do you call it? Oh my, do you know how hard it is to pronounce things in English? Like pronounceable English. It's so hard. Like it's unbelievably hard because discography. Yeah, I think I just go through all those songs that are similar. I'm not really queuing anything. I'm just letting it happen until eventually I'll change it. That's good for now. I also need to go through a bunch of songs anyway, so this is kind of like a 2-in-1. I want to make an actual like stream playlist with actual songs that have words, because right now I have background music. That's background music I use for like, you know, editing and shit. What I really need to do is sort out my audio, because right now it's kind of a mess. And then when I do that, I'll make an actual playlist. Is my current thoughts and plans. But I suppose it depends. If you get affiliate, am I more likely to get copyright striked? Genuine. Oh, girl. Genuine question. But I do fuck with these songs, to be honest. I feel like I'm saying the same things over and over. Sorry, I'm just like half dead. I've done a whole day of college today and had a tremendous day, as you can imagine. Oh my god, today I was sitting watching a bunch of shit that's happened with like David or D4ID. The way like all the like people are making so many conspiracy theories and that on it, and I'm like, I just can't believe all of that's coming out from the guy who made such banger song. 100%. I was always like, but as like the amount, how deep it goes and how long it's been going on for. I was sitting like watching it. I know. I'm surprised he's not in custody yet. The amount of stuff that comes out, even if there's a world where he didn't directly murder her, he was definitely involved. Like, it's so obvious. I mean, at very least he paid someone or something. He was involved no matter. Huh. Remix of Red as well. Banger. Bro, sorry, this is just, I feel like these type of songs are just like my music taste perfectly. Like, quite often I like to listen to music that in a different language, like either Spanish or Dutch. I'm gonna just stick with Spanish just now because we don't need to get into the Dutch. And like just this, like something I can wind down to. It's a good vibe. Hmm. Okay. I feel like my headphones sit so far back on my head. I'm so scared they're gonna fall off and it's gonna be like horrifically embarrassing. Right, I should probably just chat. I've kind of just been listening to music. What have I got to talk about? I'm fed up of talking about how bad today was. We all know it was horrible. We're gonna move on. Don't want to relive it anymore. I was talking about my photography stuff. I wanted to and filming my shit. I'm gonna go up to the Highlands, I think. We're gonna go up to the Highlands and I wanna go and I'm gonna film with a crazy drone and film as much shit as possible. We're gonna go visit up the Highlands, hike up the Highlands. True Scottish experience. Yeah. Bit of a maybe not. Sorry. I was thinking, I was like, is this a long song? But not really. There's much longer songs out there. That one song is like 10 minutes long that I had added to my playlist for a while last year and it kept annoying me because I was like, I'm stuck in the same song for 10 fucking minutes. It was getting ridiculous. You know what I probably should do? I probably should make sure I'm not streaming any of David's music. I feel like that's not a good thing to have. As much as I love it, it scares me a little bit. Just don't think it's quite worth it. Just with all the shit that's coming out. Shame though, Feel It was such a banger. All of it, all of the songs are bangers, but we don't support pedophiles over here. I was saying it would be one thing if she was like underage, but he chose a young age. Like that's not just a teenager, that's a like pre-teen. That's a child. It was insane. Sorry, it's just what's been on my mind. It's all over my For You page just now, and I'm like, oh my god. Oh, what else has been on my For You page? Stuff that's going on in America, but I really don't want to talk about that. I am scared to get myself in trouble. Or I want to go to America so bad, but I refuse to go if like it stays the way it is, you know? I don't want to risk getting, I don't know, shipped back to a random place. I just don't trust it. Because I heard like, I saw that one time where they're deporting back like students, tourists, and no. Sorry, I just do not want to risk it. I'm not going to give money to someone that's like that. Yeah. I forgot what I was talking about. I completely zoned out. I just tried thinking about my food again. I'm sorry, I'm just absolutely Fucking starving. I need to go eat. But I have nothing to eat. Do you know what I need to do? I need to like come up with a food shopping schedule. I need to be an adult. But I just refuse to admit the fact like that's my responsibility now when I need to actually think about it. I'm gonna keep denying the fact I'm an adult until it slaps me in the face. Probably from a month from now. Oh my god, wait, I've just reminded myself. Oh my god, I still have a bottle of vodka. I'm gonna get fucking... Do I drink tonight? Maybe I drink tomorrow night. Guys, I will be drinking tomorrow. Maybe I'll go live beforehand though. Can I drink on stream? Can I be drunk on stream? Everything considered. I'll search it. Girl. Yeah, well, there's also the point of I'm a little bit low on the age spectrum. I feel like it doesn't matter, just as long as I don't do it on stream. You know? We're a month off being able to do it loud and proud, you know? That'll be fine. Maybe I'll just drink tomorrow, or I'll go live again blackout drunk. I just completely forgot I had that there until just now. Yes. Just as long as I don't see it, then I can just say them. I just forgot I had that. I literally put it in like the little like ice cold bit, so oh, that's amazing. It's tomorrow's plans. Provided I don't need to work tomorrow. The original. Yeah, original. So again, I'm just kind of letting things autoplay, and eventually something comes on. Yeah. It is. It's one of the few times Spotify actually like gives me a banger. Usually it plays the most crazy song out of nowhere. No, I'm aware. I'm just kind of trying to be blissfully unaware at times. But you know. I can just tune it out, then it's fine. It's yes, yeah, it can be like that. But also sometimes I just like to pretend song lyrics aren't as bad as they're like. Just don't pay attention; they're fine. You know, I just typically just zone out, and because if I focus too much and actually try to understand it, then I'm freaking fucking myself over, aren't I? I did try and learn. I was like having to learn Spanish for a bit for my like, because I was gonna take it in my exams, because we were supposed to take a language. And so I was like trying to learn Spanish for a bit, and then I gave up. So I can understand it if I try to, but I'd rather not try to. You know, I feel like whenever I do, it doesn't end well. Oh. Supposed to edit tonight. Cannot be bothered though. I hate having to actually work. I was speaking about this earlier. I'm never gonna get the feeling of just being like unemployed and during summer holidays. I'm just doing nothing but like playing Roblox and hanging out with my friends all day. I'm never gonna get to experience that again. I'm just constantly gonna be like employed or be at college or have something going on. Girl, I fear I'm just fucked for life. How do I live the life of an unemployed child? Fuck. Oh. Damn. Unless I get myself into incredible debt trying to live the unemployed lifestyle. I could always do that, I suppose. But I think that's kind of what college is for. What uni's for. I've been actually considering moving closer to my college. Right now it's kind of like, do I start actually considering moving and doing all that, or do I go on holiday? I'm currently leaning towards the holiday one, you know? Go to Amsterdam or Rotterdam. I'm stuck between them. Because I'm supposed to be going to London next year and Northern Ireland next year, and somewhere on holiday with my family next year. So I'm already doing a lot of travelling. Might add. Need to make sure I keep up with like adding songs I like into playlists. I've kind of fallen behind on that. Same with falling behind on how long I stream for. Oh my god. I sat down this morning while it was between my classes, and I was like, how many creeps have been in my chat? And I was counting them up, and I'm like, you know, about 7 or 8 people in my chat came and asked me something, and I was like, it's kind of pervy. And I'm like, I don't know what to do to stop it. Like, how do I stop people from coming in my chat and being a bit weird? I'm yet to find an answer, because I mean, I try and like moderate it the best I can, but people fall through the cracks. But also, it's kind of what makes me the money, I'll be honest. Majority of my viewers stay around because they're a bit obsessed. I feel like over half my followers have been a bit weird to me at times. But I think our pedo counter's up to 6 or 7, which is like one every other stream, which is awesome. It's freaking awesome, I can imagine. But I don't know how to fix it. How do I stop people being weird? I was thinking about going in and adding a couple more like banned terms or something, but I'm not confident that'd help much, let's be honest. The best I can do is just wish people moderating well. Wish everyone well. Where do I go to photograph? I need to come up with places. I could take a train down to London. Could do that for a week. I'm just scared. I'm 100% gonna go to stand at London and I'm just gonna get stabbed, let's be honest. Like, it's going to happen, I can feel it. I need to go somewhere that's not London so I don't get stabbed. Cause I don't know. Just a dangerous game to be playing. Oh yeah. How many days have we been streaming? Maybe I'll start putting this in my title so I stop forgetting. Actually, I know how to check. Oh wait, wrong thing. Do I check this? Sure. I can load up YouTube. Oh, actually no, it'll be fine. Sorry. If you tell me the name, I can just search it. Or I suppose you could link it if you wanted. I don't know if that'd get fucking moded or not though. Oh my god, 3 weeks of daily streaming. 21. How long? Um. No. Me gusta sí. Like sí. Gustas. Okay. You know, it was so awkward. Ever since we started streaming every day, I've been slowly losing my voice, and I realised it's just because I don't speak enough. So, like, I speak more now because I'm speaking to stream. I feel like that just tells you how little I spoke to like friends and that before. Girl, it's just because we text, okay? Trust. It's just crazy how much it happens. Like my voice is still adjusting to having to speak so much. And also I'm not speaking in my like usual voice, I guess. I mean, I kind of am. It's like a combination. Yes. Oh yeah. Hold on. Okay, with um
You're not gonna believe what happened. Tell me everything.
oh my god,
I'll show
sorry,
you.
it was
On my
blasting. Oh, that was so embarrassing. Why did I scream like that? I'm gonna. Sorry, I was trying to. Okay. Whoa, it was just so loud. Oh my god. Christ almighty.
So I started the biggest initiative of the quarter. I did everything right. I used AI blocks to list all the tasks, delegate them to the team, set up all the
Oh
timelines.
god, the adverts just blast. I'm assuming this is the right one because it's just the first one that popped up. Okay. I was gonna say because like 50 popped up, so I wasn't 100% confident. Have I heard this before? Where's this from? I'm so. I feel like I've definitely heard this before, but I don't know how. Oh. Crazy it's not on Spotify still. I guess like, cause I thought someone would have. Hmm. Oh, wrong thing. Hmm. Um. Wait. Uh. Yes. Yes. No, I know that's a banger because that's in my playlist. I was like, girl, I'll be so honest. Sometimes I get like people ask for things, and I'm like, I don't want to ask them like people ask for song recommendations. And I'm like, what if it's just a horrific song? Like, do I just say that's a bad like? But you're a real one. You do give bangers. Um. Hello. Banger after banger, honestly. um. Wow, my headphones haven't glitched out the whole time they've been connected. This is crazy. Usually I'm like struggling to hear audio. This is like once in a lifetime. Jabbed myself in the chin with my phone. Ow. Oh my god, that hurt so bad. Fuck. My god. It's fine. I'm fine. Maybe I should just like. Actually, this is gonna be tonight's job because if I'm gonna be out tomorrow, you know, then I'll make a good playlist for tomorrow. Fuck, I've got playlists to make. I'll do it while I'm eating. I just need to wait for my food to come. It's been a fucking hour. Girl. Wow. My bad, I checked my viewer count for the first time. The stream. Holy shit. What the fuck? Girl. Twitch just must fucking love me today. It's always the days when I have nothing to talk about and nothing to do. What's the song? Oh. When? I've not listened to this song before, I'm not gonna lie. It was used to very random people. I don't think they would, I would never have thought they interacted. But I guess Gorillaz and Bad Bunny have done songs together. Don't know why I assumed that, but no. Vape. I don't have vapes. I don't vape. But my friend does, and I know the pain she feels whenever she loses a vape. Girl, I'm sorry for you. I feel you. It's okay, I'm sure it'll turn up. Huh? No. Or at least not loads. But most I have one of two of their songs in one of my many playlists, but really, not particularly. Hold on. This is um um oh yeah? This is kind of like a songwriting stream. No, I've not particularly done much of their music. Let's see if I have any of them saved or I'll listen to. Okay. YouTube. Um No, I can't blame you. This song's also on my playlist. I do fuck with Bad Bunny. Isn't he going on tour or something? Wasn't that a controversy? Like he didn't want to go to America? I could sworn that's a thing. No, I really don't. I actually think I loved the fact that because look-key Americans needed to be humbled a little bit sometimes. I fucked with it. But yeah, America's scary. I'd love to go visit America, but not just now. It's just like genuinely just no, like not the vibe. But who knows? I'm honestly more likely to go literally anywhere else in the world than America right now. I came to the realization that literally, like, okay, I've always known the gun controls there is bad, but the idea that anyone walking down the street could just be holding like 3 guns and I'd never know, like, that's terrifying. And I was sitting thinking about that, and I've decided I'm definitely not going to America. Just like the sheer realization of how scary it is. I was like, never mind. They need to get gun control or something. Wait. Hold on. My god, not an Apple phone advert. Sorry, the new Apple phones are so ugly. They're so ugly. Not only have they a really ugly design, but they're also just really ugly colours. I don't know who they're trying to appeal to. Yeah? Do I? I do. Oh. Oh my god, that's what it is. I was like, I feel like I do, not loads, but it's similar. But yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. You hear it there a lot. Damn, 2017. Good. Okay, that's okay. She should probably reply to that crazy message I got. Received a crazy message I had to act really cool at the start of stream, but now I need to reply to it. Damn, sorry, I'm so excited. I've got food. I'm gonna get it soon, in the next 20 minutes, because I've not eaten. Yes. Oh god, I need to sort out my hair. I've always said my hair always tries to do like a Zayn Malik like little and I don't fuck with it. It doesn't do it when it's short, but now growing out my hair now, oh my god, I'm gonna cut it all off. Next chance I get. Not bad. Although, nothing actually negative to say about it. Do fuck with it. Admittedly, the Justin Bieber music kind of threw me off at times, but you know. God, what a good day. Okay. Hate to do this, but I need to go get the door so I can get my food. But, so I'm just gonna end stream and go through my music, because now I'm inspired to make a decent playlists to have in the background. And I'm gonna go eat and then edit. You know, I've got work to do, unfortunately. I'll be back tomorrow around the same time, probably a bit earlier. And I probably will have something actually to do rather than just sitting around listening to music. Although it has been fun. I will be back tomorrow, I believe. That's it for tonight. I think. Yes. But my food is literally like about to arrive, so I need to go get it. Lots of love hanging out. Guys, we're so fucking close. We're like getting crazy. Like, I don't know what it is, but for some reason Twitch absolutely loves pushing out my stuff just now, and it's making me want to stream more and more because I'm getting like crazy viewers. Crazy viewers, I don't know why. Okay, well, that's it. I'm going to end. Bye. I will be back tomorrow. Hopefully with good playlists. Okay.